Hello my friends, today we're gonna talk about safety, and this time we're gonna cover something which is actually very common in every household. This is wall wart or power brick or whatever you name it. This is power supply. It's probably switching, maybe not switching because it's pretty heavy. Power supply, we're gonna take a look at that, which used in so many different devices. It's routers, switches, different devices you have around house, speakers, TVs, amplify, like you name it. Usually they can be USB, they can be just like this one, using barrel jack connector, like this one. So why I'm making the video? So this particular dude was actually caught on fire, well, almost caught on fire, because I caught it, started catching on fire before it actually caught on fire. Yeah, like I'm really surprised this has happened, because this one is actually not One Hand Low brand. This is, I mean, maybe it is One Hand Low brand inside, made in China. Anyways, this is Netgear AC/DC adapter. This is from my switch. Yeah, one of the switches used this one. It's 12 volt, 1.2 amp output, 23 watt a total power, and oh, looks like it's plug-in class 2 transformer. It has transformer inside. So what happened? Take a look at this. See what happened? Probably sometime along the way this thing was actually yanked to the point that this wire got twisted accidentally. And when this circle was, this outlet, when this thing was connected, was energized, this thing started smoking like no tomorrow. And first I didn't understand what the hell happening, but then I realized that this thing is actually smoking, and I shut everything down. But yeah, and it obviously stinks right now, and it started, even some places start to melt. So I'm wondering what the hell happened. Well, I assume I know what the hell happened. Transformer started probably melting, or the secondary wires start melting, and I'm wondering why the hell this thing doesn't have a protection on output against the short circuit. Yeah, also look at this shittiest isolation ever. So it probably was enough to yank it once like this, and this all got pulled in, and this was caused the short. So my goal today is take a look what's inside, open it up. Probably have to destructively open it up, because I guess that's the only way get in. Also, that's probably the only way we can understand what's happening. But still, this dude is Gonski. It has to go into garbage bin. But before it goes to garbage bin, we're gonna take a look. Take a look why there is no output protection. Why there is no fuse on 12 volt to protect it from short. Why there is no fuse on primary to actually, because obviously when secondary gets high current, the primary should have a high current, and fuse has to blow. Didn't happen. Started smoking. Yeah, let's take a look. Well, probably I'm gonna have to destructively cut it. I'm gonna take a look if there is some sort of screw holding all this together, but I really highly doubt, because it totally looks like it's all welded together. I have a bandsaw. I'm gonna just chop it up in the perimeter, and Bob's your uncle. Alright my friends, I'm back. Only like 2 minutes to spend 2 minutes on whacking this thing. Anyways, turned out to be I don't really have to use any bandsaw. I just whacked it many times and all along the perimeter with this nice mallet, and it guts open. Here we are. Obviously it is transformer based power supply, which is kind of cool because it has insulation. It's sort of safer than mains run, you know. Oh my god, this is like solder. Cool. Power supply, and what do I see here? Yeah, first of all, this board is Gonski. Oh my god, it's sticky. Is melted. Okay. What kind of capacitor is this? It's 25 volt. That's nice capacitor. It looks like it's okay. It survived. Yes, the board is completely melted. Probably primary here is completely melted, because looks like there is a lot of lacquer of some sort poke, like juiced out of over here when it was melted. But I'm really wondering. I don't know how this transformer is seated here. Nah, it's probably glued. Cannot pull it out. Oh, good. The only thing what's possible to check is to look if there is some sort of thermal fuse inside here. On the primary side, because usually they put it on oh my god, it's so sticky. I don't know what kind of crap is got released, and it sticks. Like, guys, believe me, this thing stinks like no tomorrow. Like, a problem I'm gonna basement now gonna stink. Yeah, so this is dangerous, obviously, but looks like there is no protection on primary whatsoever. I don't feel any like thermal fuse kind of device, as I once reviewed in my other video, repair. Maybe there is something. Okay, let me just cut it. Just try to not cut myself. And looks like there is something. Well, whatever it is, it didn't work. Or maybe, yeah, it didn't work. Well, maybe it would work if it's gonna get even hot. No, there's nothing here. It's just stupid wires. Nope, there is nothing here. I see nothing here. Alright, so... Oh, no. No. I was wrong, guys. There is something here. Yes, here. So this little thermal fuse, really hard to read. 115C, 250 volt. Doesn't know the amperage rating. Really hard to make it. Anyways, this little dinky device supposed to actually burn and shut this transformer. Maybe when it got too critical and it starts smoking, inflamed, it will engage. But it was already looking pretty bad. Believe me, it was smoking like no tomorrow. Before I actually caught it. Imagine I wouldn't see. I couldn't even imagine what could happen if this would catch in fire. Because if this catch in fire, maybe there's some kind of thermal whatever plastic. If this thing catches in fire, whatever this thing burns or not doesn't really matter. It just it will continue burning. So yeah. Anyways. So I think I want to bring you awareness to this sort of power supplies, and if you have a chance, please watch out for shorts on this side, on this stupidly made insulation, which is actually rips like that and make this to happen. And I highly doubt efficiency of this little dinky like thermal fuse over here, because it actually didn't work. Ideally, it would be better to have not just thermal fuse, but proper fuse in here, which would blow up, for example, a 2 amp. Sorry, I ripped this link. It says, what, 23 watt, 1.2 amp, what, 0.2 amp, something on a primary. Or something to this extent, you know, that would be okay, but or 0.3 amp to 300 milliamp, but we don't have it. Obviously, that would be so much safer to have actually proper fuse, not thermal fuse, which actually kicks in when the temperature reaches 115 C, it just melts the thing in there, but actually proper fuse. Yeah, this unit will be rendered inoperative after the fuse is blown, but like, come on, it's gonna save maybe someone's life. So guys, here we are. This is shitty Netgear AC/DC adapter, probably as shitty as bazillion of other adapters out there in the world. So watch out, please. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Stay safe. A little bonus video. So I decided at the end not to throw away this nice case, because I didn't destroy it, actually still pretty usable. And this piece of wire, which is probably have shittiest insulation ever, and have to also watch out this is not gonna repeat in this kind of end, but I can try to mitigate this problem because now I know about it. And this can be used for some other projects, or maybe if you need to replace some cable in some, you know, cats like to chew cables and things like that, so it can be handy. So I have to wash this thing because it stinks like no tomorrow. Anyways, ciao.